All right. We are back here at Song of the Day, coming to you from the Rock Cave. I'm your host, Mark Pierce. It is Friday. You know what that means. Say it with me again. It is Octane Friday. And that's where we kick it up a notch for those fans of the heavier stuff. What are we talking about today? We are talking about Stranger Things yet again. Stranger Things still in the news. Caveat, I have not watched the last few episodes that dropped on the 1st of July, so don't ruin it for me. I'm a big fan. I just cannot wait to watch them uninterrupted. So don't ruin it, like I said. But they bring back another song, as I understand it, from one of my favorite new characters, and we're talking about Metallica, of course, Master of Puppets. Great song for Octane Friday. I hear this is a particularly good scene, and I can't wait to watch it. But Master of Puppets, off their third studio album, March 3rd, 1986, of the same name, or their last album with bassist Cliff Burton, who died tragically in that bus accident in Sweden on the tour for this record. This record went to number 29 on the Billboard charts, sold 6 million copies in the U.S., 6 million in Canada, I think. Critics loved it. Really moving the needle on from thrash to metal, going in that direction. This one was a big one. It was good. Again, this music is just insane as far as what they were doing. When you think about that merging of that music and the guitar and the vocals and everything else, there's a lot to like here. Back to Cliff Burton, when after he died, they interviewed some 40 bass players for that role, including Les Claypool. Primus, how about that? Of course, Jason Newsted gets the job, and then they put out the Garage Days revisited 598 EP as kind of a test to see what his skills are. It's all covers. And then, of course, after that, their next studio with him and Justice for All. He leaves in 2001, and then they do another round of bass player interviews, which you can watch, I think, the video of that discussion, the original discussion around that, including Twiggy Ramirez, Marilyn Manson fame, and of course Robert Trujillo gets the job, and he's coming off of Suicidal Tendencies. There's some thrash for you. Infectious Grooves. He played with Ozzy for a little bit in the early 90s. So what a record that is as far as bass players are concerned. Some pretty serious players there. But this song in particular is one of my favorite Metallica songs. As far as Stranger Things is concerned, much like Kate Bush Running Up That Hill, it's a little different arrangement. Kate Bush, they added a little orchestra version from the original version. This one has an extra guitar riff, or has extra guitar riffs in it added to Robert Trujillo's son, Ty. So it's a little bit different than the one you're used to hearing on the studio album, so you'll have to compare the two and listen to it. I know there's Metallica fans out there. I know who you are. And I've seen them in concert, seen them a few times. Never saw them back in the day. Was not yet ready for this thrash move to metal. I don't know if I've spoken to anyone that saw the And Justice tour. At least I don't remember that. Anyone see them that early? Would love to hear those comments below if you saw them early on. They were playing places really early on, like here in Connecticut, small venues. So that would be interesting to hear from anyone who saw them in a small venue early on. All right, so that's what we're talking about. Sorry, got a little distracted there. We're talking about Metallica, and what a way to roll into the weekend on Octane Friday. So I hope you enjoy it. Crank this one up. It's a good one, as usual. I'll catch you on the flip side.